Hello, beautiful soul. I want to begin by acknowledging something deeply important. You're here because you've asked for a sign. You've been seeking guidance, a sense of direction, a whisper from the universe to show you that you are on the right path. And guess what? The sign you've been waiting for has found you. The very fact that you're watching this right now is not an accident. This moment, this message, is for you. It's not a coincidence that your spirit led you here, seeking clarity, answers, or reassurance. I know the journey hasn't always been easy. There have been moments of doubt, moments when you felt uncertain about the next step, moments when you've wondered if you're truly on the path you're meant to be. But I want you to understand this. Every single moment you've faced, every hardship, every challenge, has brought you closer to the truth of who you are. You are not lost, my friend. You are being guided. Even when you don't feel it, even when you can't see the signs clearly, trust that they are there. The universe has been communicating with you all along, and now it's time for you to trust that you've received the sign. Stay with me as we embark on a journey together where you will feel a renewed sense of purpose, peace, and clarity. But first, I encourage you to leave 77 in the comments below. Let this number be a symbol of your openness, your readiness to receive the message that is meant for you, and your willingness to embrace the unfolding of your path. The universe speaks in mysterious ways. The universe doesn't always speak in obvious, loud voices. It doesn't shout to get your attention. Instead, it whispers in subtle, almost imperceptible ways. It speaks through signs, synchronicities, feelings, symbols, and even the people you meet along the way. If you look closely, you will begin to see that the universe is always speaking to you. Every time you notice a recurring number, a pattern in your dreams, or find yourself in the right place at the right time, that's not just chance. That's the language of the divine. These signs are the universe's way of guiding you, but they require something from you: awareness. You must be present, attuned to the energy around you, and in tune with the subtle nudges you're receiving. When you're able to quiet your mind and listen, you'll begin to recognize the messages meant for you. Sometimes, these signs will come through in the form of a random thought that feels profound, or perhaps a conversation with a stranger that unexpectedly speaks to your heart. Other times, it might show up as a moment of stillness where everything falls into place, and you understand something about yourself that you hadn't before. Your intuition is the bridge that connects you to this higher communication. It's a deep knowing that guides you even when there is no clear logical reason. Trust this internal compass. Trust that when you feel drawn to something or someone, it's not by accident. The universe is always conspiring to lead you toward your highest good. The signs are everywhere. You simply need to trust that they are there for you, that they are meant for you, and that they will continue to guide you as long as you remain open to them. Trusting your inner compass. You are far more powerful than you realize, and a big part of your strength lies in your ability to trust yourself. Your intuition is not just a fleeting feeling. It's a deep, inherent wisdom that knows what's best for you even when the world around you is filled with confusion. Trusting your inner compass means learning to listen to that quiet voice within, even when external voices are loud and convincing. The truth is, you already know what you need to do. Deep down, beneath all the noise of doubt, fear, and uncertainty, you hold the answers you've always known. Sometimes it's easy to forget this truth because you're conditioned to seek validation from others, to look outside yourself for the answers. But the more you trust yourself, the more powerful you become. Your inner compass has been guiding you your entire life, whether you recognized it or not. As a chosen one, your path is unique. No one else can walk it for you, and no one else can understand it fully. You are being called to trust in your own wisdom, to let go of the need for external validation or approval, and to honor your own journey. No one knows what's best for you more than you do. You've already made it through countless challenges and made decisions that have led you to this very moment. You are capable of so much more than you give yourself credit for. Trust your inner voice. It's there to guide you with love, wisdom, and clarity. Trust that every step you take is the right one for you, even if it doesn't always make sense in the moment. When you listen to that deep, inner knowing, you'll realize that you've always been on the right path. The dance of surrender. Surrender is a powerful concept, and yet it is often misunderstood. To surrender is not to give up or to resign yourself to a life of passivity. No, surrender is the art of letting go of the need to control every outcome and embracing the flow of life as it unfolds. It is trusting that the universe has a plan for you that is far greater than what you can envision. You see, so much of your suffering and confusion comes from the attempt to control everything. You want to dictate the timing, the events, the people you meet, and the way your dreams unfold. But the truth is, control is an illusion. When you release the need to control, you allow life to flow with ease, and you align yourself with the natural rhythm of the universe. This is when miracles happen. This is when the path to your dreams opens up effortlessly. The dance of surrender is about letting go of the fear that keeps you locked in a state of resistance. It's about releasing the stories you've held onto for so long, the stories that tell you that you must do everything on your own, that you have to plan every detail, that you can't trust anything or anyone but yourself. The more you resist the natural flow of life, the more you create tension within yourself. But when you let go, when you trust the process, the universe will guide you in ways you could never have imagined. Surrender doesn't mean giving up on your dreams. It means trusting that they are already in motion. You are a co-creator with the universe, and together you are creating something beautiful. Surrender is not passive. It's an active choice to trust, to be patient, and to release the need to control every detail. It is an invitation to trust that everything is unfolding exactly as it should, and that you are exactly where you need to be, embracing your unique purpose. Your purpose is not something you need to search for externally. It isn't something that can be handed to you by others, nor can it be found by following a preset path. It is woven into the very fabric of your being, hidden in the depths of your soul, and you've always known it, even if you haven't been able to put it into words. Your purpose is unique to you. It's the essence of who you are, the thing that lights a fire in your heart and makes you feel truly alive. And here's the most important truth. You were born with a purpose that is unlike anyone else's, and it cannot be replicated. No one else can walk your path or fulfill the calling you have. Too often, we get caught up in comparing our journey to others, thinking that there's one right way to achieve success or meaning in life. But the truth is, your path is uniquely yours, and no one else can understand it the way you do. Your purpose may not always look like what the world expects, and it may not always be easy to define, but it will always align with who you truly are at your core. The more you embrace this, the more you begin to see the world through the lens of your purpose. Every experience, every challenge, and every person that crosses your path becomes a piece of the puzzle that is your unique mission. The most powerful thing you can do is trust in your own vision. Even when the world doesn't understand, even when others try to push their own expectations onto you, stand firm in your truth. You are not here to fit into someone else's idea of what success or fulfillment looks like. You are here to create something beautiful, something transformative, something that only you can bring into existence. Embrace your unique purpose and know that it is exactly as it should be. The world needs what only you can offer, and every step you take in alignment with your purpose is a step toward fulfilling your highest calling. The power of solitude and reflection. Solitude is often viewed with a sense of fear or discomfort in our fast-paced world. We've become so accustomed to noise, whether it's the constant stream of information, the opinions of others, or the pressure to always be doing something, that the idea of being alone with our thoughts feels daunting. But solitude is not something to fear. It is in the quiet moments of solitude that you reconnect with your truest self. It is in these moments of stillness that you hear the whispers of your soul, the guidance of the universe, and the clarity you've been seeking. When you allow yourself the space to be alone, you give yourself the opportunity to reflect deeply on your journey, to process what has happened, and to realign yourself with your true purpose. It is in solitude that you begin to hear the voice of your inner wisdom more clearly, to feel the stirring of your deepest desires, and to understand the messages that have been sent to guide you. This reflection is not about judging yourself or looking back with regret, but rather, it's about embracing where you've been, where you are, and where you're going. In a world that glorifies constant activity, solitude can feel like a rebellion, but it is a rebellion that brings peace, clarity, and healing. It is in the quiet that you can discern the truth of your path without the interference of external noise. Allow yourself this sacred time to be alone with your thoughts. Trust that in this space, you will find the answers you've been seeking. You'll find your strength, your vision, and your direction. You are never truly alone when you take the time to sit with yourself and listen to the wisdom within, breaking free from external validation. It's natural to seek validation from others, especially when you're uncertain about your own worth. We live in a world that places a lot of emphasis on external approval, how many likes you get, what others think of your choices, or whether your achievements align with societal expectations. But the truth is, none of these external sources can define your worth or the validity of your journey. You are not here to live for the approval of others. You are here to live for yourself, to honor your truth, and to fulfill the unique purpose that only you can carry out. When you allow others to define your worth or direct your path, you give away your power. The opinions of others are fleeting and often shaped by their own fears, limitations, and perceptions. But your soul is eternal, and the truth of who you are cannot be swayed by the judgment of others. You are worthy, regardless of what anyone else says. Your dreams are valid, your voice matters, and your path is just as meaningful as anyone else's. Breaking free from the need for external validation is a revolutionary act. It's a declaration that you are enough as you are without the need for anyone's approval. This doesn't mean you should disregard feedback or constructive criticism. It means you stop letting the opinions of others dictate your actions or your sense of worth. Trust yourself, honor your journey. You already know who you are, and that is enough. When you start to make choices based on your own truth, you will find that the world begins to align with you, not the other way around. The divine timing of your journey. One of the greatest sources of frustration comes when we believe that things should be happening according to our own timetable. We look at others and compare our progress to theirs, wondering why we haven't reached the same milestones or achieved similar success. But what you may not realize is that everything is unfolding exactly as it should in your life. There is a divine timing that governs your journey, and it operates on a level far beyond your understanding. The universe does not make mistakes. It knows the perfect moment for everything to unfold, even if that moment doesn't align with your desired schedule. Your soul's evolution, the path you're walking, the people you encounter, and the experiences you face are all part of a divine orchestration. When you trust in this timing, you release the anxiety and impatience that come from trying to force things to happen. You allow yourself to be guided, trusting that every step is leading you toward exactly what you need at the perfect time. Remember, you are not behind. You are exactly where you need to be, and the universe is arranging things to work in your favor. The dreams and desires you hold are on their way, but they must unfold in their own time. Trust that the timing of your journey is perfect, and know that the universe is always working behind the scenes to bring you the experiences and opportunities that will help you grow. The process may not always be linear, but it is always aligned with your highest good. The beauty of letting go. Letting go can be one of the most challenging things to do. We hold on to things, people, and ideas because they provide a sense of security, comfort, and familiarity. But the truth is, holding on to what no longer serves you keeps you bound to the past and prevents you from stepping into the fullness of your future. Letting go is not an act of defeat or loss. It is an act of profound surrender, trust, and faith in the unseen forces guiding your life. When you release what no longer aligns with your highest good, you create space for something greater to enter your life. The universe only moves when you are willing to let go of the old to make way for the new. This doesn't mean you're losing something valuable. It means you are making room for the extraordinary to manifest in your life. Think of it like pruning a tree. in order for the tree to grow stronger and healthier. The dead branches must be cut away. It may feel painful in the moment, but you are clearing the path for growth, for new possibilities, and for new opportunities to come your way. Letting go also means releasing the need for control. The need to control every outcome, every detail of your journey, is what keeps you stuck in a state of resistance. The universe has its own rhythm, its own divine flow, and when you surrender to it, you align yourself with something much greater than your individual will. Letting go frees you from the weight of expectation and allows you to move forward with grace, trust, and acceptance. It is through this process that you begin to discover the beauty of surrender, not as something that is passive or weak, but as a powerful act of self-liberation. You are not bound by what's behind you, and you are no longer constrained by past failures, regrets, or fears. You are free to step into the future, to embrace the unknown, and to trust that everything you need will show up at the perfect time. Letting go is the key that unlocks your freedom. It is the invitation to fully step into the life you were always meant to live, free from the shackles of past attachments. Trust that when you release, you make space for the divine to work its miracles in your life. The sign you've been waiting for your path forward. If you're reading this, it means you've been waiting for a sign. You've been seeking guidance, searching for confirmation, wondering if the path you're on is the right one. What if I told you that the very fact that you've found this message is the sign you've been waiting for? There are no accidents in the universe. Every moment, every experience, and every encounter happens for a reason. You've been guided here to this precise moment for a purpose. This is your affirmation, your confirmation that you are on the right path and that you are exactly where you need to be. Your path forward is one of infinite possibility, but it requires trust. It requires you to believe that the universe has been guiding you all along, even when things seemed uncertain, chaotic, or unclear. You are not alone on this journey. Every step you've taken, every challenge you've faced, has been part of a greater design, and now, the next step is ready to unfold before you. The key to moving forward is not to wait for the perfect conditions, the perfect time, or the perfect circumstances. The key is to trust that the universe will support you as you take that first step into the unknown. Trust that you are exactly where you need to be and that everything you've experienced up until this point has been preparing you for this moment of clarity. The path ahead may not always be easy, but it will be full of growth, expansion, and purpose. Your journey is one of self-discovery, of awakening to your true potential, and of stepping into your greatness. As you move forward, remember that every challenge, every twist and turn is shaping you into the person you are destined to become. You are not walking this path alone. The universe, your spirit guides, and the divine forces are walking with you, guiding your every step. The sign you've been waiting for is not something external. It's the knowing deep within you that you are on the right path and that everything is unfolding as it should. Trust yourself, trust the process, and trust that the universe has a plan for you that is far greater than anything you could have imagined.